And we back with another film session. Today we're looking at Cowboys second round pick Luke Schoonmaker. And, you know, I think this pick just further proves what the Cowboys are trying to do here. They're trying to be a little more physical. They're trying to improve the run game. They're trying to improve run defense because, you know, the teams that we have to deal with in the playoffs, we're going to have to run the ball on those guys and we're going to have to stop the run on those guys. So Luke Schoonmaker definitely comes in day one and improves your run game as a blocker. And I think that's where he's really, you know, like that's his superpower. That's his top tier thing that he does, run blocking and pass blocking also. And he can do that from many different platforms, from, you know, fullback, from the Y, displace, inline, whatever you want to do with him. He can line up and block anybody. And I also think he gives you an advantage with how well he blocks down linemen. So we're definitely going to have advantages there. And if there's anybody that I trust on this team to coach somebody, it is, well, of course, guys that are on, you know, defense. Our defensive coaches have earned my trust, but tight end coach Linda Wells, right? And, you know, we just don't want to put Luke in a box and go, okay, well, Luke, you're a blocking tight end, and that's what you are. Well, we developed these guys. So Ferguson was a blocking tight end that developed his passing. Schultz was a guy that was a blocking tight end, developed his passing. Hendershot was a guy that was a receiving tight end in which we developed his blocking. So pretty fun when you think about the possibilities for Luke Schoonmaker. We're just taking a look at him here, blocking from the fullback position, getting in the hole, delivering blows, and that's really what he's going to be. Point of attack blocking guy. He's not a guy that you're going to have to develop as a blocking dude. He's going to line up day one, pushing dudes around. And, you know, like I said, you know, I don't think this is a situation where we're pushing Jake Ferguson off of any bridge or anything like that. I still think Jake Ferguson is going to be tight end one. But in these situations where we may run a little 12 personnel, you know, we may go two back and Luke could possibly do some fullback things for you. I think he's going to be a utility blocking guy for this you know, for this offense. And that'll be good for Tony getting in space. That'll be good for, you know, whatever running back, if we draft one, or undrafted running back, or Ronald Jones, whoever, Malik Davis, it'll be good for those guys when they get in space. He doesn't have a whole bunch of receiving film, right? But he does have solid hands, and he is a really good athlete, you know. But Michigan, they weren't a team that was going to line up and just throw the ball, especially line up and throwing the ball at tight end or anything like that. But he definitely is a guy that has some athletic ability and some upside to develop as a wide receiver threat. Look at him here, man. Look at him here, lining up off the ball here, tight end. More of a little wing situation. Like I said, he can do this thing from many platforms. Look at him as a pull and wrap guy, getting in the hole, finding a linebacker in the hole, and just bussing. Right, digging that dude out of that gap, right? Not just making contact, but initiating contact, boom, 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 and hold, bam, and then driving your feet to really get 31 out the hole there, and the running back just gets to drive his feet behind you, man. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Where we got him at here? Where we got Luke Schoonmaker right here on the right side of your screen. Cool. Look at this, man. Come on, son. What are we doing? What are we doing? Right outside the outside hip of a 49 here. We're gonna get this nice little pin block. We're gonna pull some other guys around them. And look, this is a block that you would normally, you know, trust a tackle to do. Like, hey man, you got this D end here. We're gonna pull some guys behind you. We're just gonna run off your butt. Okay, cool. They do have a tackle kind of pinning down this three here, but they're gonna trust Luke Schoonmaker at the front side of this play to pin down this defensive end so that we can put blockers and runners behind him, man. So if Mike McCarthy wants to get, you know, creative in the run game to any capacity, that's how we're going to do it. That is how we're going to do it. Take a look at the physicality on this block right here. Not just a dude that's just going to thump and not do anything else, but he's going to drive his feet, man. He's going to dig the ditch till the ditch is done digging. Work all day, man, and just these dirty work plays, these dirty blocks that Luke is gonna be bringing to the table. But just also, man, I just want to constantly remind everybody, I don't want to just pin Luke down as an extra offensive lineman. I think the Cowboys are going to develop this dude, and they are going to turn him into a pass catcher. He has some natural, you know. Earlier when I was saying he was kind of raw, he is raw as a pass catcher, but he has very high athletic scores. He has good hands. He has good movement. And I do think he's smart enough to understand defenses just by how he breaks down in, you know, different zones and things like that. But Houston just didn't, I mean, not Houston, Michigan just didn't ask him to do a whole bunch of it. I'm watching the draft and Houston is picking right now. Michigan just didn't ask him to do a whole bunch of it. So if you could just harness some of that stuff, oh man, come on, what we got here? This was a really good concentration catch right here, right? Boom, boom, boom. He's going to get a good release, good plant. He's going to track the ball to his hands, diving to the ground, securing that football, man. Fantastic play from Luke Schoonmaker. We got, let's see, one more play. One more play I got. Let's just watch this one more time. Good hands catch, catching the ball away from his body, not fighting the football at all. Fun stuff from Luke Schoonmaker. And I got one more play here. What I got for y'all? What I got for y'all in this one more play from Luke Schoonmaker. Him just getting upfield, pushing the hell out of people, man. Fun stuff. Hey, man, this is a short version of what we're going to do with Luke Schoonmaker. This is the film session for the YouTube. But I got 5 games of him. I got 5 games of Mozzie Smith. And I got 5 games of everybody else that the Cowboys are drafting. If you want our extensive Cowboys draft film sessions, come to my Patreon, patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. Starting next week, we're going to be breaking down those guys in a whole, not just watching a couple of games to get a feel for the player and move on. We're going to watch as many plays as we can find on these guys so we can really know who we're dealing with. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. Follow me on social media, VOCHLOMBARDI, and catch y'all next time. Y'all hold down for the Doski Wilson, the Peasky Whiskey, Volume